Hey everybody, it's Josh again, and welcome back to the Tribal Hunter. Already a honey dragon is trying to attack me while I'm doing my intro. Anyway, get me the heck out of here. In the last episode, we made it to climb the mountain thanks to the ancient keystone we got from defeating the Ghost Queen. And we managed to make it into this giant hive, where my least favorite enemies get to hang out. Bees. And this episode, we're going to continue going through this hive, despite the fact that I don't like this area. Mostly because the game punishes you heavily for being too big. Especially with those stingers. Also, I did something off camera. I did some experience grinding and got my abilities up a bit. So now all these are at least the second level, all these are maxed, and these basic ones are now level 35. So now I should be a little bit more ready for what's up ahead. And of course, what's up ahead is bees. Why not? There's just too many bees hanging out in this hive. But then again, it's like an entire colony in here. So anyway, if these stupid honeybees could just stop filling me up, that would be very much appreciated. So yeah, we're now at the vertical storage, which is pretty much the halfway point through the hive. And of course, there's going to be a brawler cow here, because they are everywhere. There's that drone bee. Now we have honey bears too. Funny how it seems like the bears are the only ones that actually use honey as a weapon. But then again, the honey dragons can also spawn those honey slimes. Let's get rid of that drone bee. Remember to keep collecting the coins. Get out of here, honey dragon. I think there's another worker bee up there. Already starting to run out of power. Ow! Stupid worker bees. I hate their stings. Mostly because they make me swell up a bit. This is kind of a weird thing how angioedema is kind of a funny thing, considering some people are allergic to bee stings. Apparently this guy is no different. Ow. Stupid little bees. Okay, that's it. Getting fired. Literally. Anyway, there's another popper mushroom hiding in here. And of course it's being guarded by a honey wall. And it looks like another honey dragon. You gotta watch out for those vases, because if I smash those, a bunch of honey slimes are gonna come out. At least there's some money in here. Yeah, let's get that popper mushroom. You can still feed them eggs, and it kind of stuns them. Unfortunately, you don't get the experience for defeating them, though. Anyway, we're gonna be moving on over here. Because if you look on the map, there's a room in the top left of this one map here. And there's a reason you want to go over there. First, we gotta get past some more bees. Boing! I get to hop on more of the honey storage bees. Oh, speaking of which, some bees are guarding a cow. This beast contains great energy. Her Highness will be pleased. Do you think it produces nectar? That is unlikely. Hey, buzz off! That cow's returned to the village with me! That is also quite unlikely. It appears we have gained another offering. Engage. Alright, now we gotta fight 4 worker bees and a drone. The egg bombs make it a little bit easier, though. Okay, one more. Hop on you. I like doing the slams, it's kind of funny. And we rescued the last cow. Don't worry, you're safe now. Thank you, mortal. I mean, moo. Rescue the sacred cow! So yes, the last cow can talk. How funny that is. Anyway. I mean, we're gonna move on. So now I got the high rise. Honey bear. You're going down. The funny thing is, it kind of reminds me a little bit of Ursaring, mostly because of that little U shape on his head. The only difference is he's wearing a black t-shirt. Of course, another drone bee. Why not? Ow. At least at the small size, they can't really do much with their penetrating attacks. They still hurt, though. And now a worker bee. With some little bees. Take that. And another honey dragon. You can have an egg. Ow. Well, thanks for that extra energy, I guess. Another worker bee. There's too many of them in this hive. And another brawler cow. I've already got the maximum amount of milk. And now a freaking drone bee. There we go. Took him out. Also, I might as well get some energy. Thank the honey slimes for that. Because I actually know of another hidden mid-boss somewhere in this one room here. Honey Dragon's getting me stuck in between these rocks with its breath. Or rather, its suction. Anyway, going down here, this is where the secret boss is.
Hey, who the heck? How'd you find this place?
I was just wondering...
Wait, it doesn't matter. Everything here is mine, and now that includes you too. Let's get you sat on, Run.
If you really want to fight, then, let's go, then. I might just sit on you.
Fine, we'll have a good old rough and tumble then. But when I beat you, you're getting squashed.
So yes, about this guy. His name is Wave. And I believe, according to rumor, I believe this guy is the brother of Toria, which is the reason she became a pirate, to look for him. Anyway, she also mentions how Wave can get much bigger than she can. And now I believe her.
So, you ready to fight? It'll be your funeral.
Maybe it'll be yours.
Let's get the ball rolling.
Alright then.
Weaklings are no match for me. Let's squash him!
So yeah, starting off Wave's fight, you will find that he's heavily resistant to your punches. Especially when you're at a small size. He also likes throwing things at you. He also likes to charge at you to try to squish you onto his belly. He's not very resistant to magic attacks, though. However, he does have his own magic attack, which is that power clap. Reminds me of Donkey Kong. I also like doing the stomp on him, because that does quite a bit of damage to him as well. Okay, now he's gonna do the wave again. Power. Now it's someone's bubbles, too, when he gets down to a weak amount of health. So yeah, that's an example of him trying to squish you. So yeah, his belly doesn't take much damage. You gotta watch out for that power clap, because you don't want those bubbles to inflate you too big. You can't punch the bubbles, though, to get rid of them. Now he's throwing a bunch of honey slimes. I believe he also throws other things. Like, he can throw bees at you, which I don't like at all. The fact that he throws bees is the worst. Throwing bees at people is not very nice, you know. Okay, another power clap. Ow. Oh, actually that didn't hurt me because I was too busy eating one of the honey slimes. Now he's throwing a bunch of them. Well, at least he's not throwing bees. That's a lot of bubbles. So you gotta get rid of them. Oh! Dang it. Stop sitting on me. There we go.
Oh, what the heck?
That was a good fight.
Use some kind of spirit guardian or something? I mean, that'd be the only way that... whatever. That was kind of fun.
Hey, if you don't mind, why don't you visit the village where my friends live? It's a nice place with good people. As long as you don't crush anyone. I'm sure they feed you way better than this hive would.
I'll consider it. But no promises in the crushing part.
So yes, we beat Toria's brother, Wave. And from defeating him, you get his secret stash of food and money! Dang, I'm now up to 10,000 gold. It's probably because from defeating those enemies from the experience grinding that I also got a lot of money from them. Well, on the bright side, at least I'll be able to purchase some more upgrades back in the village. Like, I think I still have yet to buy all of Key's upgrades. Of course, I gotta get past the other bees in order to actually get to where I need to go. Of course. After you beat the boss, the enemies that I've already beaten frickin' respawn. Even the Brawler Cow respawns. Get out here, bees. I don't like you. I know plenty of other people that would, but not me. In fact, least of all, me. That also may explain a little bit why, Bug type is my least favorite type back in actual Pokemon. I've always disliked the Bug types. But yeah, that's just me. Not really a fan of bugs. I'm not, like, scared of them or anything, except for the bees in real life, but for normal bugs, I just don't like them. One reason probably for being that is because they look like aliens. Well, miniature, tiny aliens. Especially with those buggy-looking eyes. They're so strange. Now I gotta defeat some drones. So yeah, that's a little bit of history of why I don't like bugs. Okay, going up. Okay, now we are in the inner side of the hive. I believe this is the top floor of the hive. Like, there's still more, like, 2 more rooms before we actually, like, get to the mountaintop. No honey for you. You die. Go back 2 weeks. I'm kidding. It's too bad there's no such thing as honey soup. Otherwise that joke would have made more sense. Okay. Gotta defeat more bees. No, you don't. No stinging. No stinging, please. Whoa. That was way too close. Ow. Just touching the honey bear hurts me. That's how it is in usually every platformer game. Just touching the enemy hurts you. I mean, even in Mario, all the Goomba has to do is just touch you and it damages you. More drones. Get out of here. Alright, I'm also gonna go this way, because if you go try it up the top path, you're gonna notice it's blocked. So you want to go this way instead, and of course, another worker bee will try to ambush you as you go down here. And then, of course, there's another Brawler Cow in here. There we go, at least get some energy back. And there's another drone bee. Let's get rid of these little ones. Alright, let's take out the drone before we move on. Oh crap. Just release some honeys. Dang it, more honeys! Too many honey slimes. Although that's kind of funny, you can actually do the ground pound on the slimes, and it actually gets rid of their smaller forms when they spawn. I wish I had known that before facing the Slime King, otherwise I would have done that. Anyway, moving on through this little narrow corridor. Wall jump up here. There's gonna be a few tough enemies up ahead, like these honey bears. And of course, another honey dragon. One of those bears is trying to heal himself. Well, I say, no way. And of course, that honey dragon's trying to eat me. Well, here, you can eat an egg. Oh yeah, there's also another popper mushroom hiding up here. Almost missed it. There we go. this. Oh, hit that lever to open the shortcut. So now you can take the top path instead of having to go through that narrow crevice again. Also, now that I have 1,000 experience points, I can unlock one of these second to last ones down here. I'm gonna get this one. Rock Hard Muscles. Gain a 15% chance to completely negate damage. Now, about that. It says completely negate, as in, like, take no damage at all, but secretly it makes you take 1 damage, because that's the lowest you can take. Yeah, surprisingly it can't make you take no damage, kind of like the enemies can. I mean, that'd be cool if you could, like, immediately block attacks. Kind of like Lara's fight, where she can block yours when she's not stunned. Anyway, going out here, you can get, like, a checkpoint. Breath of fresh air. Yeah, what I'm actually going to do is, I'm going to call Tori, the Great Birdman. And there's a reason I want to leave really quickly. Because I am going to go back to the hideout of the pig's hideout entrance. Still looking at that face. But anyway, do you remember in the last episode that we got a key with a leaf ornament on it? Well, there's a little secret about that. Because originally, when you tried to go to the place that was behind Katsu, you'll notice that it was a dead end blocked off with a lever on the other side. Well, if you wall jump up here, normally you can't do that without the double jump ability. Suspicious clearing. And if you go all the way up here, you notice there's a lock that has that same leaf ornament. Well, now that you have the key from Katsu, you can now enter here. And what's inside? Some fox kids. Hidden foxhole. They're all watching cartoons. Intruder! Intruder! What the? Who are you kids? Look around you. This is someone else's home, dummy. I bet he's here to steal stuff. Yeah, he has a villainous aura. They don't know what they're talking about. No. You have the wrong idea. I got a key from this place from another fox. He killed Big Brother!
You what?
Murderer! He doesn't look that tough. Brother probably just allowed him entry. Well, not to brag, but I did in fact beat him up twice. Yeah, right. Brother never loses. Now that I think about it, this must be that lizard that fights like a cow. Hey. The one Brother mentioned last time he was here. You're able to grow just like Brother, right? Yeah. I was summoned by the village as its garden. Oh! Yeah, that is you, isn't it? Can you grow for us? Maybe later. I bet you can. Brother can turn into a mobile trampoline. Wonder if you can as well. Tell you what, get to the largest size you can and come back. We do really want to see. Well, with the help from Lara with that rapid inhale ability, so start inhaling and then hold your magic button, you can inhale faster. And then once you've beaten the eating contest and gotten to the stage 5 size, which is this max size here, then you can do it. Whoa! It's huge! Yeah, you look like a giant balloon. Or a sumo wrestler. Okay, I guess you weren't kidding. Yeah, are you satisfied now? Yep. Alright, let's get him! He's too big to escape!
Oh no.
Like a bug landing in the spider's silk. I can't wait to see this. Darn kids. I would have gotten away with it too, if it weren't for you meddling kids. Probably the cutest thing you'll see in this game. Whee! Woo! And of course, he's just sitting on my leg, reading a book. Oh, there's Katsu. Hey kids, I'm home. What the? Oh, hey Big Brother. What is that thing doing here? It's super fun! Best toy ever! Well, it is a plushie after all. We captured it for you so you can enact your revenge. No, don't kill it. I want to keep it. Yeah, you have some competition for best trampoline, bro. Get down, now! Apparently Katsu's not happy. Oh? Hey. Sorry about my nephews and niece. Now, the thing about that is, they call him Big Brother, and yet he calls them his nephews and niece, which, to me, that would be more like an uncle, rather than a brother. Nah, it's okay. They're cute. I feel like I misjudged you, you know? I didn't really think you had the qualities of a guardian at first. I assumed you were just going to go overboard and end up as bad as Dark Dread. As guardians have a static slate of conscience. You can't be compared to those mortal in nature. I'm sure you know that. I guess that's true. The island has gotten so chaotic, I find trusting anyone difficult. Bearing the responsibility of the kids doesn't help. I suppose so. If you want to restore peace, I don't understand why you're inconveniencing me all the time. Your existence is a gift to the island in the form of a sapling. You weren't delivered here ready to win, and I'm sure you realized that after your scuffle with Dark Dread. What are you talking about? I beat him the first time I fought him. He was no match for me. I even made him Lord Chumptail. If anyone can unlock your potential, I can. That is my true role. Well, for what it's worth, I appreciate it. I'll take Dark Dread down one way or another. I'm sure you will. Anyways, come inside and rest. Tomorrow is a new day, and you have villains to beat up. Sure thing. So that's the reason Katsu's fighting me. He's testing me. Morning! Time for more adventure! And your capacity went up. So yeah, it's kind of cool how you get to see his two nephews and niece. Of course, the niece is the more serious one. Did you see how high I jumped? I almost touched the ceiling! You could be a contender for largest sumo. That is quite the feat. And then you. Well, I guess you should follow Big Brother's instructions. He's the smartest one I know. Thanks for not giving me such a hard time before. I'm not as silly as the others. You mean just your brothers? I try to hold myself to a higher standard. Heh, you seem pretty allergic to fun. Oh, go away, you stupid blimp, before I pop you. Before I pop you one right in the jaw. That's what she means. But anyway, also if you go up here, that dead end that Katsu mentioned before can now be opened again. So now if you want to, you can take a shortcut from the pig's hideout back to the hive just by going through Katsu's house, or his foxhole for that matter. So yeah, just kind of a cute little moment right there. Also from doing that, your capacity goes up a bit, even though it doesn't show it right now, considering I still gotta do something before I actually get to expand that ability. So for now, let's call the Great Birdman again. Let's fly back to the village. Because now that I have a little bit more money, I can purchase some more of Key's upgrades. Like, I could go the pop mushrooms if I want to, but I want some of these. Increase movement speed. Increase digestion rate and decrease healing time. And I'm gonna skip out of the mushroom radar because I don't really need it. I know where all the popper mushrooms are. Speaking of which, I can buy one of them right here. And of course, the next one's like 4,500. And I believe this last one is at least 10,000 gold. Actually, it's exactly 10,000 gold, my bad. Yeah, now we have all 3 cows.
Holy cow! You found them all. I can't thank you enough. Please have this.
Another popper mushroom. Thank you, Tomar. Also, I can purchase some of your farm upgrades. I can get the milk effect up a bit. There we go. I still need to save some money for when I actually go back to the hive. So I'm gonna stop right there. And also, before I go back to the hive, I want to go talk to somebody. I want to talk to you again. Sugar. Hey, great job out there, Munch. I haven't seen anyone put away that much food at once since, well, myself. So what are you up to now? So I'm going to try to learn a little more about Sugar, because she seems like a pretty interesting character. Hosting the contest. Like I said, I normally only come to watch. The guy who normally hosts it each year left the island. I couldn't bear the thought of the contest not happening, so I took charge this year. Why don't you join the contest? I'm sure someone else from the village would have hosted. Oh man, that's a good one. Kid, I'll let you in on a secret. If I ever participated, no one would win. Ever. I might not look like it right now, but there is no one who could ever beat me in an eating contest. Ever. I all look smaller than I normally do right now because of how long of a trip it was to get here. Winning every year would be boring, so I prefer to watch and cheer from the sidelines. If the usual host doesn't come back next year, maybe I'll step up to the hosting plate again. Sugar's appearance. I don't think I've seen your kind before. I've never seen one of you before. Touche. I've been around the block a few times. What's it to you? Are you maybe some kind of demon? Demon? Why, that's ridiculous! Whatever make you think of that? And don't you dare say my horns, because you have an even bigger pair than I do. Well, just call it a bit of intuition. I'm not immortal, so... Okay, kid, you got me. It's true. I am a gluttony demoness who has been around for longer than most civilizations have existed, put together. I'm not even from this dimension, and Sugar isn't even my real name. My true name is incomprehensible to most mortals. Really? What are you doing here of all places, then? Same reason I've stated before. I come here every year to watch the eating contest and chose to host it this time. I'm a gluttony demoness. I'm drawn to the overeating and gluttony of mortals. Well, as long as you aren't trying to devour the island, I guess you're welcome. No worries. I know when I'm outclassed anyways. I mean, sure I can eat, but I can't find my way out of a paper bag. Well, you kind of look like a cat, so that makes sense. The villagers brought me up to speed on your current endeavors. Ah, I see. Well, that's reassuring. Trust me, I may be a gluttony demoness, but there are way worse out there. I'm practically a saint compared to the average demon. Hard to believe, but I'll believe it. Sugar's appetite. You really can't eat that much? Even more than me? That, and more. That paltry amount you ate during the contest? That's barely an afternoon snack to me. Maybe I ought to go back to that shark's food stand and buy out his entire stock. I'm sure Indigo Jack won't be happy about that. That'll put some much needed meat back on my bones. I mean, just look at me. I'm barely chubby. No comment. Sugar's true name. So wait, if Sugar is your nickname, then what's your real one? Glozigman Fragri Lignos Sukashivos Serimus Katari Patator Rokugo Tanasi Gitin Tuklama Singing Haha. Well, roughly translated, it means she who can devour an entire universe and yet still be able to consume another. Pretty cool, huh? That was quite an earful. So what now? What are you going to do now? Well, normally it's true that I'd bounce from this dimension after the contest is over. But I've been asking around the village about you. I do think it's great you're here to help out the village. I guess I'll stick around long enough to see what happens. I can't help you, though. My body is too fragile for real combat. Best I can do is a little sumo for self-defense. But hey, you have my support for what it's worth. And that's all about Sugar. So yes, you learned a lot about her backstory right there. And then I believe Wave also has come back to the village now that I've defeated him. Yeah, here he is.
These people are pretty chill. They just keep the food coming too. Don't worry, I'll watch them while you're gone.
You can also rematch with him if you want. But anyway, now that we have gone ahead and made it through a little more of the hive, and we've actually beaten an optional boss, learned a secret or two about both Katsu and Sugar, I think we're going to go ahead and end this off here. So, next time on Tribal Hunter, we are going to continue our journey through the hive, hopefully beat the hive boss, and then make our way up to the top of the mountain. See you guys on the other side.
Near Holstein City, in the Wolfen clan headquarters. What? You lost again? I'm sorry. That super cow is too strong. We're outmatched. There must be a way to weaken that cow. I heard that cow's power comes from its milk. That gives me an idea. Divert all the food sources away from the farm to malnourish them. Send it all to our secret storage facility. A few days later at the farm, you need another order of cheese and milk.
But all my cows are completely drained. I need more time to prepare that.
Haha, I knew it. Look at you, all skinny and helpless, without your precious dairy. Arrgh! I feel so weak. I'm totally drained. Don't give up. Find something to eat. It will recover your power. Go to the Wolfen secret storage facility. I can guide you there. And so Super Cow snuck away and headed towards the Wolfen's clan's unguarded facility. It seems they have underestimated Super Cow yet again. I can feel all my energy returning 100-fold. The giant intake of food has pushed Super Cow's limits farther than they have ever been before. Will the Wolfen clan be able to handle this might? Later that day. So, this is all the cows? Let's take them all, guys. Wait! Stop, you thieves! What? That super cow is even bigger than ever! I thought we removed their power source! You underestimate my power! Your attempts to hide our resources from us failed. What? Run, guys! Back at the Wolfen headquarters. So, you failed miserably again, I see. And now you've come to seek my forgiveness. Again. I'm sorry. The plan didn't work on Super Cow. And now our credit card payments are huge from all the food purchases. This isn't over, Super Cow. Another day saved by Super Cow. Will Dr. Sharptooth find a way to take Super Cow down? Find out on the next episode of Mighty Flying Super Cow!